Eyes. I'm such a
This
nerd.
is this should
All
take a
right,
very oh
looks like
shit.
we're live.
Oh, we're live. How long? If we alive,
Yep, man. It says live for
Yep.
like 20 seconds.
Raider.
what's good, podcast fam? It's your boy Jason Craig, aka the friendly neighborhood dreadhead, and we back with another episode of the Brang Da Popcorn podcast. We back. We back. Rider strike is over, so we back. We're gonna be reviewing the shows and movies that we missed, but I couldn't do it without the boys. Go ahead and introduce yourself, guys.
You
Hey,
first
what
this
up,
time.
y'all? It's Adam Sampson, aka the Swole Nerd, regular co-host on the Brang Da Popcorn podcast. It's good to be back. Not gonna lie, I've missed doing these, but hey, guys, we just haven't had too much material to work with, due to strikes and things. But hey, yo, uh, it's back on now, so.
And my name is
All right.
and this is Robbie
And
Abear, aka Robzilla, aka Bobby the Ambitious. Good to see you all again. I cannot wait. I enjoy talking about football, but I love, talking about movies. It's my passion, it's my heart and soul.
all right, y'all. Tonight, like I said in the group, the writer's strike is over. The actors they still got to get it worked out, but the writer's strike over. So I said, you know what? Let's go ahead and uh, let's go ahead and talk about this. Like talk about things that we missed. But before I do that, man, how you guys been?
It's been a
Oh,
struggle at first, but I mean, I'm actually doing better now. I think things are starting to move along with this short film or skit. It looks like I think I might be able to get it going next Saturday. So I'm gonna try to premiere it on the 30th, but I should be able to get it done in I should be able to shoot it and edit it within 3 days. So I'm happy about that. And we got some more gigs too. Been working with some black owned businesses. Shout out to Gentle Dentistry for being very hospitable and really cool to work with.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. What about you, Adam?
I don't know. Same old. Work, family, all that jazz.
Okay.
Of course, staying in shape, which has been difficult this year because for some reason I couldn't cut weight this year. It was crazy.
Damn, damn. Well, why couldn't you cut weight, man? You just couldn't stay away from the table?
Nah, man, I'm getting old. God damn
Damn.
it.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that honestly, because I stuck to a diet and everything, and I still didn't hardly lose anything. So,
Hey, me, positives, positives. Hey, man, but as for me, man, it's trying to get acclimated to a new job. Trying to also, work behind the scenes for this content for you guys, and also we in the process of we're in the now rebranding. Well, we changed the name, we changed things around here. We still gonna have this show, of course, but I realized that we do a little bit of everything now here on Bring the Popcorn. So we got things in the works. Also, today, watched a few shows, watched a few movies that we want to talk about. So let's, you know what, man, let's just go ahead and get into it. Now Robbie and Adam, sirs.
hmm
Uh, now I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of a little movie franchise that called The Expendables.
hmm
yeah, I have.
Uh, Now, for people that don't know, Hollywood said, "Hey, why don't we take all the '80s and '90s action stars and just put them in one movie, way past their prime?" And we got the first one. Me, I don't know about you guys, but I've never been a fan of this franchise. I'll be honest with you.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was a good idea at first, but the executions were just lacking.
Hmm.
What about you, Robbie? How you feel about this?
I mean, it's entertaining. That's really all it is. I mean, it's not like I don't expect this like a concrete story. It's not like I expected like Steven. I mean, it's cool to see. It's really just all nostalgia, glorified nostalgia.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
people who really grew up in the 80s and 90s, but people who were at least like teenagers at the time, I would say.
Yeah,
so
I'm
yeah.
not gonna lie. I lost my shit when I saw John Claude Van Damme in Expendables 2 because I hadn't seen him in anything for a while. So I was like, "Oh shit, John Claude Van Damme."
Yeah.
Him and his coke. Uh but yeah, man. I'm a me personally, I've never liked the Expendables. I was like, this is a waste of this is a waste of my time, waste of the fans' time. These dudes are old as shit. Uh, uh
Damn.
um, I, I think by this time, I want to say that Sylvester Stallone was pushing. I think what 60 at the time, 70, one of those two. Because the first movie came back out what 2000,
I think 2008.
2000,
I think 2008.
2000,
I
2000.
think.
Okay, so how? Damn, it was that long ago. Oh God, why is this franchise still going?
Hey, for the same
Oh,
reason the Fast and the Furious is still going.
Money.
People,
but
people,
nobody.
some for
Okay,
some reason watch it.
Oh, 2010. It was 2010.
okay. So for 2010, we have been watching way past their prime um action stars, in these franchises, and some people. I had to step away from the table. I said, Jason, this isn't for you. This isn't for you. So I accepted it. But I saw the trailer. I like, okay, this is ridiculous. It looks stupid. Maybe it looks like stupid fun. Was it stupid fun or did I hate it? Let's find out after we watch the trailer for Expendables 4. Okay.
Let's fly, baby! Bring it!
Welcome home, honey.
Do you read now?
What is this?
It's classified.
Coming with you.
Oh, I'm sorry. You weren't invited.
Nothing can stop me, I can't get enough. Playing with dangerous bad behavior. Bad behavior. They call it bad behavior.
Hey, why are you here?
I got this situation where I need your help.
I need bad friends.
Was I'm the new guy?
This our sniper?
Don't worry about it. I got a prescription scope.
Well, Hawkeyes, remember this face. Don't shoot it by accident.
Terrorists have taken possession of nuclear missiles on a cargo ship off the coast. If these babies go off, it'll be World War III.
Take cover! To choose this life over friends, over family.
It's time to get loud.
Let's fly, baby! Come on, bring it!
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Is that the biggest one you've got? Oh, it's way bigger than that.
They'll die when they're dead. Hello, guys.
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Okay. All right. Jason is like,
It looks like he's loading.
yeah.
All right, we back. Is
No.
everybody here?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, we're still here. You were the only one that disappeared.
Okay, so let's talk about this. Um, if you are a fan of these movies, this might be for you. Maybe if you're a fan of these movies, this might be for you. Like this does give you your typical Expendables things, um, real, straight up machismo throughout the whole movie. Um, Lots of action. Megan Fox, if that's your thing. Um, Now if you want something with story, a cohesive plot, good dialogue, mm, good special effects, you might want to go see something else. Uh,
I mean, like,
Sorry.
Look, y'all, we are on the fourth one, and I'm gonna be honest with you. This fourth movie should have went straight to video. When I tell you that they did not give a fuck when it came to the special effects, they did not give a fuck. I'm talking about. Okay, y'all remember that video game for the PS2, Toy Soldiers?
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, so real shit. Like the CGI is so bad on helicopters, it looks like the render like the helicopter renders from Toy Soldiers.
Mm. And I'm
That's
not
how
going.
bad. That's how bad that shit is.
And I'm not.
Bro, like so where did what was the budget for it?
Robbie, look that up for me
Cuz
if you could.
cuz why was it that bad?
Like, while
It
Robbie
has a
looking at,
14% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
but what's the
What?
budget?
God damn.
The-
14?
yeah. Wait, let me see the audience score. Oh wow, the audience liked it, 71%.
Of
What
course
the
they.
fuck?
But
What was the budget though?
100 million. It failed because it made 48 million.
God damn.
Okay, yeah. Of course, this the budget went to these actors. Like they went to
Yeah.
these actors. Now, okay, one thing I can't believe I'm saying this, but the reason why I feel like this movie failed is because it betrayed its own premise. These movies started with action stars from the 80s and probably early 90s, right?
Right?
So why the fuck is Megan Fox there? Why the fuck is 50 Cent there?
Because he's the token black guy.
But
That's
but
the
he's
No,
only
no,
not
reason
man.
why
That
he's
that's
there.
Terry Crews.
He's
Terry
not
Crews.
there. Terry Crews is not in it.
Terry
Oh,
Crews
he's
is
not?
smart enough.
Oh shit.
I
Terry
told
Crews is smart
you.
enough to get out this shit. Terry Crews said, "I'm out this shit." Wesley Snipes said, "I'm one and done. I ain't doing this shit no more." Uh,
What
but yeah,
about
these mo-
Jet Li? Was he
no,
in it?
no. Jet
Oh,
Li, Jet Li stayed far the fuck away from this movie. I think I think he was in like the third movie for like a second, and then he wasn't there for the rest of the movie.
Yeah,
damn.
it's kind of.
And
Well, in all fairness, in the third movie, they did try to bring in a new age of action stars, and they've always had, let's show one new age action star. Like hell in
what?
Expendables 2, they had Liam Hemsworth in it.
Okay, let me utter phrase this. What big action movie star was in Expendables 3? And you better not fucking say Scott Eastwood. because at that time he was only in movies for like 5 minutes at a time.
What about Ronda Rousey
She fucking sucks at acting.
and Kellen Lutz? You know the hey, look, man. I didn't say they were good action stars. I said they had some more modern ones in it. We all know those actors are trash. Hell, I haven't seen a single good Kellen Lutz movie outside of Twilight.
What the? They had Scott Adkins in Expendables 2.
Oh yeah, he was the henchman. I think he was the henchman. I think he was one of the henchmen. I don't know. All these movies the same. This movie brings nothing new to the table, and the way that this movie starts off, Sylvester Stallone goes to Jason Statham's house. That I need your help. I lost my ring. He said, "Oh, how'd you lose it?" And when I shoot you not, I was like, "Oh, he probably lost it in a fist fight or something." Y'all, he lost his ring in the dumbest way possible. He lost his ring, his ring in a fucking thumb wrestling contest.
The fuck? What?
I can't make this shit up.
Damn.
I can't. Look, I'm gonna spoil this movie because ain't none of y'all gonna see this movie. Yeah, so that's how the movie starts off, and then they get a job. Then they get a job by the I forgot that they're basically a black ops unit for the CIA.
Oh, Andy Garcia. Andy Garcia is I've never been a fan of his.
And you already okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. They should have chose somebody else because as soon as I saw Andy Garcia, I'm like, he's the fucking villain. And lo and behold, by the end, he was the fucking villain.
He just get Andy Garcia does not really give like enough suspense. That's why I've just
It's
never
his greasy face. It's his greasy face. That's why
his
I always.
voice. I think he makes a very good voice actor, but that's it. I like his voice, but
And
yeah.
then they got okay, some of the new people to add to the crew or to the cast. You got Megan Fox again. Why?
Because she's
What?
used to be considered one of the hottest actresses.
Levy Tran. Levy Tran. What else she playing? I'm trying to
I'll
think
be
what
honest, like that, I haven't heard of her before this.
I want to say. Oh, she was in a haunting of the Haunting of Hill House. I remember she was in that. She was in that MacGyver TV. She was in Fast 7. I forgot about that.
They got
Who the hell was she in Fast 7?
they got
Don't ask.
they got Tony Jaa in it. They got Eco.
Then they got
Well, Tony
Eco,
Jaa, that's he's pretty relevant.
Iko Uwais from The Raid.
I like him. I like him.
Yeah. 50 Cent. Randy Couture. I forgot he was part of this fucking movie.
He's been in all of them.
Yeah. Jacob Scipio. He was in Bad Boys for Life. He was Will Smith's bastard son. Okay, look. Now,
Will Smith's bastard son. What?
here's
That's
the
fucked
thing,
up.
man. It's the truth. Here's the thing about this movie, man. This movie, the story is not. It's like they just wanted an excuse to blow shit up and rip body parts to pieces. Now, if you come here to see motherfuckers get killed in gruesome ways, I mean, you come to the right place. I mean, the blood looked fake as shit, but you came to the right place.
That's Sylvester Stallone written all over it. You know he loves violent movies.
Yeah, and also, man, I'm not gonna lie, man. The movie, it surprised me because within like the first 30 minutes of the movie, I thought Sylvester Stallone was going to be, he's going to be at the forefront because, this is his franchise. They kill his ass off within the first 30 minutes of the movie.
What?
And for you to make sure that he's dead, they showed his body and his burning skeleton in the cockpit with his ring on. They had the ring on the finger, so you knew that he was fucking dead. And then, just to solidify it, they okay. So there's this bar that they all go to that everybody knows them for.
Yeah.
So to memorialize him, they take his skeleton, his burnt skeleton hand with the ring on it, and post it in the bar. But
What?
of course,
What?
but
What,
of course, they had.
dude? Really?
But of course, they had to put the ring on the middle finger. So it.
This sounds terrible. I don't even know if I want to hear anymore.
Right?
Oh,
Like
This is
I
bad.
think you should just give it a rating, man.
oh wait,
Like,
no, there's more. So okay, so there's some characters I want to touch on. Megan Fox and Jason Statham are a couple
yeah,
ish.
well, you can get that from the previews.
It uh, he just looked older. He looks way older than there. I just oh now let's talk about Tony Jaa's character because Tony Jaa they had something with him because he was retired like oh I'm all about peace. I'm like okay that's cool I want to see what y'all do with that. Within after 10 minutes of them saying oh I'm about peace, this motherfucker he dropped that shit and was like oh I'm about peace I'm not going to help. So then 10 minutes later, this man Tony Jaa is slicing necks and breaking necks and kicking heads. And then he said, "I thought you were about peace." Yeah, but I can't just let Barney's best friend die. I said, why did you even say you were about peace if you were just gonna be on the boat in the first place? Like, like why? You wasted my time. You wasted Christmas's time. Why is his name Christmas? Why is the Jason Statham's character's name Lee Christmas? That is so fucking yo.
Hey, hey, Jason, man, people can't pick their names, man. I don't know.
No, Jason Statham and Sylvester Stallone are friends, and they worked together on this movie since 2010. They definitely chose those names.
Yeah, boy, you
I
can
guess.
tell this movie is made by fucking meatheads because ain't no cohesive story. And then the motherfucker from the raid, Eco, I was like, okay, man, they get some cool shit to do. The one reason I wanted to watch this movie, I like, you know what? Maybe I'll get a fight between Tony Jaa and Eco. No,
They didn't even
no,
do that.
no, no.
Oh, that's
I thought,
disappointing. That's
and
very.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, that breaks my heart
Oh
too,
my
man. What the
god.
fuck,
I mean, you get Jason Statham versus Eco. I didn't want that, but you got that instead.
man? That's more depressing than when Spike didn't fight Abdul in Cowboy Bebop.
And then, hey, oh, okay, but I'm gonna give my rating. Obviously, y'all, this is a fuck you. This movie sucks. This movie fucking sucks. Waste the body. Like, it's not even a fun fuck you. Like, we do bad movie reviews and like they're like fuck yous or burnt. This isn't even fun. Like nothing about this shit is fun.
From the trailers, it didn't even look. I honestly was bored watching the trailer. I'm like, okay, I've seen this before.
Like
Like, yeah.
like it's just a bunch of After Effects clashing with each other on the screen whenever they in cars and vehicles. Like it legit looked like the green screen that I bought from five and below. They just had a big one of that and just put it a bunch of backdrops because that shit, everything looked fake as fuck. Um, Now what? Now I was on a burnt at first. I was on a burnt at first. I wasn't gonna go fuck you, but let me tell you why I gave the movie a fuck you, right? So remember how I told you that Sylvester Stallone he was dead, right? Like they showed his burnt to a crisp body and whatnot.
He came
Uh,
back.
Of course.
so Andy Garcia, who's the villain, surprise, surprise. Um,
Oh, he
he
cloned him, didn't he? Fuck.
uh Andy that bastard. He he was talking about he wanted to start World War III. One night, like he wanted to sell this movie like all the other fucking movies. They got fucking nukes and they want to sell to the highest bidder. That shit is fucking stupid. Why would you sell nukes to start World War III? You are not going to be able to spend any of the fucking money because you're going to be fucking dead from nuclear war. These motherfuckers are so dumb.
Or nothing to buy. Like, what the fuck you gonna buy? Some irradiated land?
Oh my fuck. So after the whole reveal by Andy Garcia, you gotta be fucking Stevie Wonder to not see that shit coming. Um, him and Jason Statham face off, and Jason Statham, the typical macho man shit. Why don't you fight me like Andy Garcia said? Oh, you need a gun to fight me? Why don't you fight me like a man? So and just then like okay, throws his gun away, and Andy Garcia throws his gun away, and then for whatever reason Jason Statham had brass knuckles. Said, "Oh yeah, I'm about to beat your ass." And he said, "Oh, I got to." So surprise, surprise, Andy Garcia pulls out a gun, but before he does that, a helicopter swoops in and blast Andy Garcia. And I mean blast, I'm talking about blast him to pieces. I'm talking about he is in chunks. And surprise, surprise, it is fucking Sylvester Stallone. He said, I thought you were dead. Like, yeah, but this was a double covert op secret mission. He said, I had a team before, like I had a team before trying to find out who Ocelot is, which was him. And before so I can weed him out, I had to fake my death. So the files that I had could be declassified once everybody on that mission died. I said, movie, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Hey yo, fuck this movie. Don't watch this movie. Don't even watch it drunk. Don't watch it high. This movie sucks. I wasted an hour and 39 minutes of my life today.
Oh, you watched it today?
I did because I was like, you know
Oh.
what? I ain't got shit else to do. It's my off day. Man, fuck this movie. Um,
I'm sorry, man.
so it's all right. I did it to myself. I did it to myself. So next, Adam, we're gonna pass it to you. Hopefully, hopefully your shit was better than mine. Uh, Now I've never watched this show, so maybe you can enlighten us on this show. Wheel of Time. Tell us about it.
All right, guys. Well, Wheel of Time is basically a typical fantasy show. It's about these people. They're called the Aes Sedai, and they're awaiting the rebirth of the dragon, which is supposed to be this person. It could be male or female that's really in tune with something called the One Power. And when the dragon is born, he's born at the same time as these five other individuals. I think one of the individuals that's linked with the dragon is too old to be the dragon, but she's part of the story anyway. And basically, it just follows that individual's adventures to basically stop this dark power from basically trying to destroy the world. And the dark power or whatnot actually has these people that assist him. One is named Ishmael, and the other is I can't remember her name at the moment. But yeah, they're basically the evil motherfuckers in it. And yeah, to me though, it's a pretty good show. But not gonna lie, I have noticed some things in it, like all the dark skinned black people are evil for some fucking reason. I don't know why. And I shit you not, literally everybody that's black that's a good person is light skinned. It's a thing. But I
Oh,
actually
Tyler
really
Perry
really
logic.
enjoy the show. Huh?
It's Tyler Perry logic.
Yeah, basically.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
it's strange. I don't know why, but I actually really enjoy the show though, because it's just a little bit of a change up from the typical, elves, dwarves, um, hobbits things that we always see all the time. Now, do they have like other races of people? Yeah, but honestly, I only just saw one ogre, and that's really about it. Everybody else is pretty much
Mhm.
human for the most part.
Okay, okay.
They
So
don't
what would
really
you?
have like elf group or a dwarf group or anything like that. They just kind of have the Aes Sedai, and then they just have these evil empires. And oh yeah, and this is another interesting thing. People who can channel the one power. If you're a woman, for some reason, you're good if you can channel the one power. But if you're a guy, you eventually go mad.
Ah, too far gone off the drugs. I see.
Yeah, yeah, it's this weird thing for some now guys that can channel are stronger than girls that can channel, but the only bad thing is yeah, you're eventually gonna go mad and kill everybody around you.
That's very imaginative.
Sound like a
Yeah,
very good trade off.
yeah, yeah. But like I said, shit, I like it. I think it's a pretty good show for the most part. Of course, people who read the books are apparently really pissed off at it because it doesn't follow the books that strictly. But it's one of those things. I tell people, look, guys, if it's a good show, it's a good show. Yo, you gotta give shit a break for not including every little goddamn thing. And because that sometimes makes me upset because it's like, dude, you know how many good like there are good shows that were canceled just because fans were pissed off that it didn't follow it that strict. You know what I mean?
Well,
Mhm.
I mean, as long as hopefully it still stays true to the source material. So, what would you give this show this season?
Uh, Like this season, I'm not gonna lie, wasn't as good as the first season. But that's more because they did a little bit more world building and a little bit more character development. It had less hands than the first season, and I'm a hands guy. I like to see action off the jump. First season, that shit was action off the jump and pretty action packed throughout. This one it's a little bit more tame. But I get it; they were trying to develop the story a little bit more. So I'm not gonna lie; I'll give it a solid buttery. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like, because like I said, I really enjoyed the show. Um, I enjoy the relationships between the friends, um, and also with this one, what they did something different. They actually had people who couldn't channel enslave other people who could channel and basically had this device to where they could use them, but it actually turns out the people who are like the masters of the people who can channel have to be able to channel at some level so they can also be enslaved. It's weird.
Okay. Okay. Well, I might check it out on my back. Who am I kidding? I got too much shit to watch. I'll catch it eventually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just go through this one real quick, and then we'll talk about something that Adam watched most of it. I watched like the first episode, but I'm gonna just give my quick review of Ahsoka. Um, Now everybody loves Star Wars, or people that love Star Wars, they love their Jedi's, they love their Rogue Ones, they love their empires, they love their republics. For me, I was a fan of Star Wars Rebels. Robbie was too. I'm gonna keep this spoiler free, so for people that haven't seen the show, um, I'm gonna put it this way: if you like the Ahsoka, I mean, you like the Ahsoka. If you like the Rebels or the Clone Wars, this show is for you.
Okay.
If you're just a casual Star Wars fan, you might like it, but you're gonna be lost with a few things because they do they kind of hold your hand a little bit to let you know who these people are. But I feel like you get more from the show when you know who these people are, like Sabine, Hera, um, Thrawn, Ezra Bridger.
Oh,
Um,
Ezra's in it.
you just did not watch a single trailer, did you?
No, not really. But no, I didn't know fucking Ezra was in it. That's fucking awesome.
But look, the thing is, Adam, if Thrawn survived, there's no way that Ezra didn't survive.
Okay, yeah, yeah. All right, all right.
Because remember,
Fair point. Okay, just geez. All right. I thought he was gonna get his own little spinoff or some shit.
oh, gotcha. Okay, okay.
Yeah, but well, I mean, this technically is a spinoff because one of the main problems with this show, uh, is it's called Ahsoka, but it really should just be called Star Wars Rebels: The Epilogue. Like I thought, Robbie, you asked about it at first. It wasn't like the first few episodes, but like at like the fourth episode, they just said, "Yeah, fuck Ahsoka, bring them Rebels characters in." Like that's literally what they said.
Man, damn.
Um, and like I was kind of bummed out because like I thought this wasn't a Ahsoka story. I mean, I like these characters, cool, but this story is supposed to be based on Ahsoka, and they had some cool. They had some cool ideas. And this is really not a spoiler because it was said and like everybody knows it. But Hayden Christensen does make an appearance. I'm not going to say how, but I do like what they did with Christensen. It reminded me, oh, he actually is a good actor. George Lucas just a shitty director, because the thing
I
about
don't
Hayden
know,
Christensen,
man. How good could he be? Because Takers wasn't all that great.
well, there's this movie
Neither was Jumper.
well,
Oh, that movie was. Oh no, 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 no.
well, the thing about Hayden
So,
Christensen, the movie where I said, oh, he actually can actually act, is this movie called, was it Shattered Glass?
Glass, yeah.
Yeah, he was actually charismatic. Like he was charismatic. He delivered his lines properly, and I'm just like, George, why could you not get this out of him? Then I realized, oh, George Lucas just fucking sucks as a director.
Mm.
He does not know how to direct people because everybody in the Star Wars franchise was shit. So it was nice to see
yeah,
him.
and hey, this is fair to say he's never won a Best Director award for in the Oscars or whatnot. So
Like, so it was just nice seeing Hayden Christensen again, because I feel like he got did wrong in the prequels like everybody else. Um, but as far as like the Ahsoka goes, Ahsoka, her character's kind of bland because unlike in Rebels and the Clone Wars, where Ahsoka, she's not really like typical Jedi. She actually has personality, charisma. Uh, in this show, she just turns into all the other stoic Jedi who talk about the Force. You must be one with the Force, and she cracks a joke every now and then, but not too often. It's mostly, well, let the Force guide you. We have to stop Thrawn, whatnot. Um,
You think it's
now,
because like she's been through so much and she's older now? I mean,
it
like, because I mean,
it's
he was like a teenager like during the Clone Wars, right? Isn't
yeah,
she?
but even in Rebels, she had charisma. Like it's just like here, it's just they do what they do with every Jedi. I don't like it when Jedi have no personality. It like it's like they get sucked from like a personality. Except for Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan was the exception. Um, now characters I like, they have this robot called it starts with the H. I forgot who he is, but he is hilarious. He's sassy as hell. Um, another character, Thrawn, is great. Lars Mikkelsen, I think that's his name. He is great as Thrawn, just like how he was in voicing him in the show. He was excellent. Sabine kind of got on my nerves. It was nice seeing Ezra. But other than that, like I said, the way the way that this show ends, I did not like it because it was a weak ending to a show. Obviously, they're setting up for a season two, but I just felt like it was kind of weak because it was kind of a weak cop out because you knew that you were getting a season two. But I still enjoyed it overall. I think the lightsaber choreography was great. Also, let me give my flowers to my man. Who died?
Ray
What's
Stevens.
his Ray Stevenson. Ray Stevenson. He's probably he gives one of the best performances in here. He is a consummate professional. He was great. He was great. The scene between him and uh But what I'm blanking on her name. Rosario Dawson. The scene between with him and Rosario Dawson, I liked. I loved them. I thought they were great together. But yeah, sad to see him go. Rest in peace, Ray Stevenson. But he had a awesome performance. If I had to give the show a rating, I'm gonna just give it a buttery, y'all. I can't give it no higher than a buttery. It's not bad, but I was hoping it would be great. I was hoping it would be great because I like Robbie. I love the Ahsoka character. She was one of my favorite characters from the Clone Wars, and it was nice seeing her back in Rebels. And it was nice seeing her
And the
in
Star Wars epilogue,
yeah,
and I love the way David Filoni does Star Wars. Like
yeah,
he gets it. He understands.
yeah. I just feel like he dropped the ball just a little bit because he just want to continue Rebels. So it's just a butter for me, but it's still good. Go see it. Now Adam.
Mm-hmm.
Now Adam and Robbie, we all know the show, The Boys.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't like the boys are great. How but can they get nastier? Can they get more gory? I shouldn't have asked that fucking question. I never should have asked that question. Because they decided, hey y'all, what if we do the boys, but we use college kids? I said, no, don't. I don't need to see none of that. Don't know. Uh, Amazon said, fuck me, and they just gave it to us anyway. Gen V. The story revolves around this girl. I forgot her name, but
The one with
she
the blood manipulation.
her power is blood manipulation.
Yeah, I think her name is Marie Moreau.
Yeah, we're not going to spoil anything. So
Hey, it's the girl that was in Sabrina, Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
Mm.
yeah, we're not going to
The
spoil
only
things, but
black
like
girl.
yeah, we're not going to spoil anything. But just know how she gets to the high
Well,
how she
okay,
gets to,
not the only black girl, but the black girl that was a good guy.
yeah, but we're not going to spoil anything. But we're not
So,
going.
so the mixed one.
But let's just say the way that she got to college is fucked up.
Damn,
Oh yeah, yeah.
damn.
Like it's
I
fucked
gotta
up.
catch up. Ahsoka and Gen V.
Well, like, Genevieve's like 5 episodes in. Um, Now let me tell you something about this show. I don't know what it is with these showrunners, but why every season I gotta see some form of dick on my screen?
And dick obliteration. What's with that too? Like, why does a dick have to be obliterated?
That's
It's like,
Seth Rogen written all over it, and Evan Goldberg.
man,
Yeah.
how can I put this? Um, how can I describe Gen V? Okay, picture if the boys and Riverdale had a baby.
I would say more
Damn.
Euphoria. I would say more if the boys in Euphoria had a
What? No,
baby.
nah. I would say Euphoria. Okay, picture Riverdale, Euphoria, and the boy just had a threesome. That's this fucking show. Uh,
Wow.
oh,
Because there's a lot of drugs in this damn show.
there's a lot of drugs. There's a
College
lot of
kid, so I don't.
there's a lot of mystery with like in Riverdale. But I tell you what, with all that being said, the show is actually it keeps your attention throughout the first episode because it sets up a mystery that is going to be guessing going to be unfolded throughout the whole first season,
Mm.
and it keeps you engaged. And not only does it keep you engaged, but the characters are also they keep you engaged as well. Um, um, Maria's roommate, I forgot her name, but her power is she goes small. Um,
Well,
she's
you learn this later on. She also can go big.
of course.
Yeah, she's got that Ant Man thing going.
But yeah, like her roommate interesting. The group of friends they're interesting. Like they have, would you call them trans, Adam? Would you call them trans?
it's one of those things. It's kind of hard to say that they're trans
or like
because they
non-binary.
switch genders. Like
Okay,
I would go more with non-binary
yeah. So
because
they have a non-binary hero. Um,
yeah.
they have the typical. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be mean. I really don't. But they okay. Look, typical college slut. I'm gonna just say that. Like the way they play it, like the first, like oh yeah, she been around. Then you got
Oh,
the
but they have
jock.
the one who's like, I guess, free spirited and spontaneous, as you will. If you,
Yeah.
Well,
Then you got the
honestly, the non-binary one is also kind of slutty.
yeah. Then you got the black dude. Then
Yep.
you got the black dude. Who
And
got
since he's a good guy, of course, he's light skinned.
but but he's also pretty cool, even though
Yeah,
he does
he
something
was
fucked up.
also
And
in Chilling Adventures of Sabrina too.
yeah, but he's pretty cool. But he does do something fucked up in the first episode.
Yes, he's
uh,
very fucked up.
um, the principal, the director over the program she wants to get in, crime fighting division, is Mr. Krabs himself, Clancy Brown.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes,
I love Clancy.
yes.
I love Clancy Brown.
Well, also, I don't know how you felt, Adam. I really thought that the idea of there being like a crime fighting division and basically like a celebrity hero division, I thought that was actually kind of cool. Cause so basically, whenever you go to this school, I think it's called Godwin. I think it was, or is it God?
Godfeld, yeah.
Yeah, Godfield. So the way it works, you have two ways. You have two career routes you can go. You can go the crime fighting route, where you're able to join the seven, or you can go these. I guess the Hollywood celebrity hero route, where you.
Like Starlight.
Well, no, not like Starlight, because
Not
she was a
quite
crime.
Starlight.
Hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
who was a good person to compare it
Um.
to?
Okay. Do you remember that one dude that got his face bashed in by Butcher in the first season? Somebody like him, he literally just does like TV shows, movies, dancing with the soups. Yes, that's what they call that shit.
Right.
Wow.
But I thought that was kind of cool how like there's like oh they actually have courses, but I'm waiting to see what these courses are like. But
Oh wait,
Yeah,
they
I
because
like
they're not in class at all.
yeah, I do like the main character. I think she's interesting. The way that she's set up is interesting. Also, her powers. I've always liked blood manipulation. That's cool. That like it's a really cool power. Also, I see how dangerous that shit really can be.
Man,
Uh,
she's a fucking bloodbender, man. That's basically what she is. She's a
yeah,
goddamn bloodbender.
it's still pretty cool. I mean, I no, and then the boys they don't steer me wrong, but show me how violent that shit can be. Oh,
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, but one thing I will say about Gen V is the powers for the main characters are pretty messed up. Like, for example, Marie Moreau's character, she can manipulate blood, but she has to cut herself in order to use her powers.
So there's like a drawback, and there's like a so there's like a price that they kind of have to pay. When I say, lack of a better term, there's a price that they kind of have to pay in order to use their abilities. Is that what I'm
Well,
saying?
some of them, yeah. And what's funny is I just realized something. It seems like the girls seem to all have to do something in order to for their powers or whatnot to work. Because her roommate, in order for her to shrink, she I guess this is it's not telling the whole story or anything, so it won't take away from the storyline, but she has to purge in order to shrink.
yeah, which I
you
think
know
that's also a commentary on on certain issues, with female body positivity. I think they're trying to say something with her character, which I'm kind of interested to see how they go because there's a scene with her, and I'm just like, the fuck, Seth Rogen, why?
right.
Why did I
Oh,
have to see this?
And
Oh
don't
yeah,
Adam
and
go
if
for
she,
don't spoil anything else for me though. I still haven't seen it.
oh
no.
well,
We ain't
I mean,
spoiling. No, you gotta see
if
this
she
shit for
binge
yourself.
eats, she
No,
gets super duper tall.
man, look, no, Rob, I ain't spoiling shit for you because I want you to see that scene me and Adam talking about in the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
episode.
I know what you're talking about. It was
I
fucked
feel
up.
like you know what? I feel like I know what it is, but
Nah, nah, trust me, you don't
No,
know what it
you
is.
don't.
Uh,
You
You
don't.
you you don't because somebody said something. I said, did he say that shit right? And they were like, oh, he did say that. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Now, I can only speak for the first episode, but I really like how the first episode ended because, like I said, it ends with a mystery and, like, of course, it's not a boy show without just chunks of human meat just being thrown at the fucking screen.
Oh yeah.
But from what I've seen so far from that first episode, just from what I've seen, I'm gonna I'm gonna give this I'm gonna give this like a low movie theater. I still feel like it does move. It moves kind of too fast. I don't know how you feel. I mean, the first episode moved a little bit too fast. Like they were just throwing a lot of shit at us, and like some shit they just threw in there just to kill time. Like like what they do with Clancy Brown. I feel like they didn't use him enough in the first episode. I really don't even know what his power was. To be honest, I don't even know what how.
He didn't have any powers.
So he was Batman. Okay. Um.
No, he was just a mentor for superheroes. But yeah, he didn't have any powers.
So Batman. Okay. Uh.
Damn. Okay.
that's
I was gonna go more with Alfred, but okay.
No. But yeah, man. I enjoy it. I'm really liking what I've seen so far. Things could be better because like there's still certain problems I have, like I had with the boys. Like sometimes I feel like they just do violence just to do violence. Like not all the violence is warranted in the boys universe. In my opinion, but I'm still liking the show. What about you, Adam?
No, I still like it. Like I'm still enjoying it. But I'm gonna just tell you this right now: they're never in school ever. Like they're basically it's like, oh hey, like you almost even forget that they're college kids sometimes because it's like, oh yeah, that's right. Like they'll have some event or something to remind you that they're still in college. But yeah, it's pretty much no classroom, just all hey trying to figure out what the hell is this school hiding.
So it sounds to me that, them being in class is really not is doesn't really sound that important. Now, I obviously haven't seen it. I'm on the outside looking in. So I think the whole thing about them being in college is just a reminder that I guess they are college kids just to have the background setting. That's
But
what
but but
I mean, I
but
don't
here's
know.
the thing,
Basically,
Robbie. But here's the thing, Robbie. They have this. They have a ranking system where the top student gets to be in the seven. So it's like, in order for you to be the top student, don't you got to go to fucking class? And they mention a class schedule in the first
right?
episode.
Well, but honestly though, it seems like the damn school is just about popularity because their rankings and everything is it's not even sometimes based off their abilities. It's based off of how popular they are.
Yeah,
Because there are some people who are top ranked and they got some weak ass superpowers.
Mm.
yeah. So
You know
what?
what I
So
mean?
what you give this?
Me, I'm gonna give it a high buttery. I'm gonna give it
Okay.
a high buttery. Like it's still pretty decent. It still keeps your interest, but yeah, it's pretty much if the cast of Euphoria had superpowers, it would be that show.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
still
That's
man.
that's my best way of describing it to people.
Yeah. But I'm gonna do one more review while you're here, Adam. Then you can head out after this one. 'Cause I know you got to go to work.
Yeah,
Um.
I do.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna get one more out the way. Then me and Robbie just gonna react to two different trailers. Then we're gonna be up out of here, y'all. Now y'all know me. Y'all know I love my scary movies, my horror movies. my creepy flicks for the Halloween season. Um, so and I'm a huge slasher fan. Michael Myers one. Michael Myers before that shitty
Before the reboot.
mm, before that third movie shit. But y'all know I love my slashers, and y'all know I love Back to the Future. So, what happens when you mix a slasher movie with Back to the Future?
Wait, what?
Yes,
What movie is this? Shit, I'm.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, you gotta show this trailer. What the hell?
I'm. Oh, you wanted to see the trailer, my boy?
Yes. Let's see.
Yeah, cause I have
Sounds
no idea what you're
interesting.
talking about.
Yeah, that sounds
Uh,
kind of interesting.
yeah. Okay. Well, while the trailer's loading, wait, damn, did it already load? Oh, damn. Hold on. Wait. Oh, I think it did. Okay. Well, here's the.
Jason, you froze.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
The
I can't
world.
see.
That's the wrong trailer.
Wait.
The
Wait.
world
What trailer
is
was
on
playing? I couldn't
fire.
see.
Monarch Legacy
It
of
had
Monsters.
Kurt Russell.
That was
Oh.
Monarch Legacy of Monsters.
Okay. Hold on. Okay. Here it is.
Everyone has a choice. And every choice has a consequence.
I'm bigger than my body.
We didn't defeat the Dark One. We set him free.
Wait. Hold on. One second.
I'm meaner than my
Motherfucker, I
That's
downloaded the
Wheel of
wrong fucking
Time.
trailer. Oh my god.
That
Hold
was
on.
Wheel of Time. What the?
Yeah, when I saw Rosamund Pike, I'm like, wait a minute, isn't that show
Oh,
Adam's watching?
Yes, it was.
hold on. I got it. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back.
Having technical difficulties. That's funny as hell.
Yeah. Shoot, I hope he's back soon because I'm about to have to head to work.
Nah, yeah, I get you. I feel you.
I'm so sorry, y'all. I downloaded the wrong trailer. Just look it up for you. Y'all would just have to watch it on your own accord. I'm sorry. I thought I downloaded the right trailer, but apparently I didn't
Boo!
because I'm a dumbass. Okay, so basically the way that this works, I'm explaining. I'm explaining the premise. So in this small town, back in the '80s, it was this killer that was running around with a mask on. Um, like it was a mass killer. Um, and he was going. He went around. And he murdered 3 people that night, and one got away. 30. Once. Okay, 892 days. Okay, 30 years later, he returns back to kill our main character's mom.
Mm.
So the daughter, she decides her friend builds a time machine. I shit you not, builds a time machine. And the killer tries to kill her, but he stabs the time machine, and they both go back in time. And her objective is to stop the murders from happening, and to get back to her own timeline. It sounds ridiculous. It sounds silly, but when I tell you, I'm gonna just not cut to the chase. I really enjoyed this movie. Like I was skeptic because it's Blumhouse, and you know how Blumhouse, they're not always hits. They're not. There's more misses than hits sometimes. But this from the producers of Megan, so I felt safe watching this movie.
Hey, Jason, quick question. What's the name of it?
Totally killer.
Oh, okay. I was about to say you didn't even
Oh,
tell us the
I've heard
name, but
that.
yeah,
I've heard that.
that has the girl from Sabrina in it.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, man. And like I said, this movie, the premise is unique. Cause I don't think I've ever watched a slasher film like because this is it's a horror comedy, but I've never watched a horror comedy with that involves time travel and actually pokes fun at the time travel rules. Like there's parts of this movie without spoiling it. It like because I watched this movie, I said, you might fuck things up if you do it that way, and come to find out, yes, when you do something in the past, it changes things in the future. I like, oh, thank you. I'm so glad you actually addressed that. You poke fun at it. Um, Also, I think the cast is great. Um, I think the cast does a really good job. Um, I think it's funny how now when the daughter meets her mom, it is hilarious because she sees, oh mom, wow, you were a piece of shit when you were younger. Uh, she was a total mean girl, dog. Like she was a total mean girl.
Like Regina George bad or
All the mean girls put into one body.
Oh
damn.
God, is that bad?
Yes,
Damn.
like bro,
Worse than
there's a
Big Daddy?
dodgeball scene. Y'all just gotta watch the dodgeball scene. 'Cause I'm like, damn, and them big thick red rubber balls too.
Those hurt.
Yeah.
Right.
You should have y'all been hit in the face by a rubber ball?
Yes.
Oh my
Yes, I have.
God.
Yes, I have, man.
Damn.
Yeah, but like, yeah, man, it's like it also kind of has a little bit of Scream mixed into it too, because it's also you're trying to figure out who's the killer, and I always like when they have you guessing who's the killer,
Uh,
and
okay.
towards the end of the movie, I like where the movie went. I do like how they like this movie. Look, if you need something to watch with your parents on Halloween, watch this with your parents, cause bro, 80s is just everywhere. Like this movie is just it. Like the 80s just threw up on this movie. Like the 80s legit just threw up on this movie, and I love it for that because it knew what it was. Just like Megan, it didn't take itself too serious. It didn't try to get too silly. It was a good medium. It was a good in between. So I really enjoyed it. I definitely gonna put this on my rotation for Halloween. So I'm gonna give this a movie theater. Like this is on streaming. I feel like this movie it does not do it justice for it to be on streaming. Because I wouldn't mind seeing this in the theater.
Hmm.
Tell you the truth, like I had a lot of fun.
I'm definitely
I had a
gonna
lot
watch
of fun.
this. Well, I got a long list of film and TV shows to catch up on. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm supposed to be in the film industry, and I missed out on so many films in this decade.
Damn.
Yeah, cause I'm in the industry. I have to work in it and create my own stuff.
Yeah,
So
man. Right? Maybe one day we all three can just sit back and do a watch party and watch Totally Killer. Cause
yeah,
Yeah, I
I
don't have a problem with that.
I really enjoyed this movie. Blumhouse, you did it. You somehow did it. You actually released two good movies in a row.
consecutively,
Yep.
consecutively.
But
Well,
yeah, I know you got to go, Adam. I just want to get that review out the way. Maybe you watch Totally Killer. Stay away from time machines, man. We don't need you going back in the past. Don't fuck.
yeah, now I don't plan on messing with any.
Uh, okay, but if you do though, make me rich. Make sure my family gets rich, and we'll be cool.
Okay, I'll think
And also,
about it.
and also make sure you end world hunger and make sure that
He ain't doing that shit.
Nah, I ain't about that life. Anyways, though, man, I'll catch y'all later.
All right, bro. Before you go, let people know where they can find you at, man.
All right, well, guys, you can always find me on Facebook under Adam Sampson. I'll be the guy in the All Might suit.
All right, he's gonna be the guy in the all might suit. But all right, man, you take care. See you tomorrow because we know
Oh
you're
yeah,
gonna be
definitely
happy.
for the
Yeah,
football.
yeah. You get to watch me and Robbie and Marlo drink pickled beer.
Yeah, hell, my team won, so I'm happy.
mhm.
We we're
How
gonna
they
talk about
wait?
it.
So it was a three-way losing tie between
Yes,
y'all.
yes, because the fucking Falcons.
Desmond Ritter. I told you, Jason. I told you about Desmond Ritter. He ain't it.
We'll talk about it tomorrow, Adam. Go ahead and go to work, my man.
All right, man. I'll catch y'all later.
All right, peace.
Peace.
All right, remove ad from scene. Robbie,
What's up, bro?
it's just me and you, my friend.
Yeah,
So
there were two.
let's just go ahead. We're gonna get two quick trailers out the way. Then we're gonna get up out of here. Now Robbie, I
Hmm.
don't know about you, but I dabble a little bit in the God of the Zilla. I dabble.
You know how I am with Godzilla. I've been a fan since I was a kid.
Yeah, so I love seeing that big old lizard just terrorize Asia. Sometimes he occasionally comes to America because we need a good ass whipping every now and then, or to fight giant kaiju's. Um, so
Okay.
that so I didn't know this. You kind of brought me up on this.
Hmm.
Uh, they are gonna do a TV show.
Yeah.
Um,
Monarch.
called Monarch Legacy of Monsters.
Yep.
So we're gonna watch the trailer, then we're gonna give our thoughts on it after the trailer. But before we go on, I'm gonna just say that it's good that we're getting good, good movies in that universe. Cause man, I remember a time when we had the Matthew Broderick
Oh,
Godzilla movie.
Jason, we don't talk about that. We do not talk about that.
It was such a sad time. But hey,
And by the way, before we go on, I have to say this. Since you brought up the Matthew Broderick one, hello? Hello? Jason? Oh, there you are. I have to bring this up. You there?
I'm here.
Okay. I have to bring this up since you brought up the Matthew Broderick one when he was in New York. Toho, thank God in Godzilla Final Wars that you disintegrated that monstrosity of a monster that they call Zilla now. They took the god out and just called it Zilla, and Godzilla beat him in like 3 seconds.
Yeah,
Thank you. I'm glad they did that. Thank you. And they also took a shot at it, Jason, when you see in the sub version, like the character who was mad about his monster getting killed by Godzilla, he's like, what a pathetic little tuna eating monster.
well, Robbie, you want to hate me, but we're going to do a bad movie review for around the. We're going to do a bad movie review of Godzilla 2000, right? Or 1990, whatever that shit was called. We're doing a bad movie.
Yeah, you're going to make me
doing bad movie.
pain and suffering again. For that guy.
Oh yeah, you're going.
Jason, you're like breaking up a lot. What's going on? Yeah, Jay, you're really breaking up right now. We're having technical difficulties, everyone. Hello?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, like it keeps freezing. You're like breaking up a lot.
Well, before I break up a lot, man, let's just go ahead and watch this trailer.
Yeah, Monarch Legacy of Monsters.
The world is on fire.
Monarch was there in San Francisco. When the whole city was coming down, these guys were taking pictures, like they'd been waiting for it.
You think that your father was working for them?
This stuff was in a safe.
Who are they? What's Monarch?
This is the world we live in. Monsters are an inescapable reality.
Those files belong to us, and they are more important than you could possibly imagine.
This is gonna give me nightmares. Now, you can choke down that Monarch lie. About your father disappearing. Or we can find out what really happened. Before it's too late. It's not ours. Believe me.
It is so much more vast than we could possibly imagine.
These monsters and Monarch have taken everything from me. No more.
The world is on fire. If you want to save millions of lives, we can use some help.
On Apple TV, something that I do not have.
Actually, I think I have it. Like,
Oh, okay.
Apple TV Plus. I think I have like a 30-day subscription or something, or free trial. I don't know.
Before we go on, what's up, my boy? What's up, Mark from Blurredography? Y'all go check my boy out. But yeah, man. As far as the trailer goes, it looks interesting.
Mm-hmm. Has some suspense to it.
I mean, my only problem is we're doing a Godzilla show. We're doing a show in this universe, but focusing on the humans instead of the monsters, which you know how I feel about that, Robbie. You know how I always feel about the humans in the Godzilla universe.
Yeah, well, particularly in this one, in the Toho, it's not so bad because it actually has a plot, and I can get to that in a second. But the thing about this though, and have you noticed? And I know, look, Legendary, you're not slick. You're not slick. I know you put Kurt Russell in the snow with you basically reenacted several scenes from The Thing. Y'all did that on purpose.
I mean, it's Kurt Russell. You kind of got to. I'm just saying.
I mean, the alien and like they definitely were inspired by The Thing. That's why they used Kurt Russell.
Mm-hmm.
So, I thought and also it had a really gorgeous shot of Godzilla and the coming out of the water and everything, and I'm like, damn, they really did make him a godlike in this movie, like, and with him like rising from the ground and everything. So it was pretty cool to see the boy again.
Man, it's just every time I see Godzilla with humans and like coming out to sea. You remember that Godzilla cartoon from back in the day?
From I think it was like the 60s or 70s.
Yeah, I always like because they used to play reruns on like Boomerang and Cartoon Network. I always just think back to that cartoon every time I just see. I just wait for like somebody to just have like a Godzilla whistle, and then just.
Oh, I've been waiting for that. I have been waiting for that. I'm wondering, even in the 2014 version, Jay, I was like, I know they're gonna do this. I knew that Ken Watanabe's character, Sarazawa, if anyone was gonna come up with that device, it was gonna be him. I was waiting for it, Jay. I was waiting for Godzilla, King of Monsters. I'm like, okay, they didn't do it. I'm like, oh, all right, whatever. But eventually they're gonna do it, though. You know that.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, you gotta pay homage to the old 70s cartoon.
Yeah.
Eventually. But yeah, man, I mean, it looks cool. Like, hopefully the human element doesn't get too annoying like they have in a few of these films.
Mhm.
Like, especially, boy, the first movie, the humans were annoying as fuck in those movies.
We only watched it. We all only watched it just to see Godzilla kick some ass. That's the only reason why.
Yeah, but shit, like in the first movie, we only saw his foot before we saw actually Godzilla.
Yeah, the first one was really slow too.
Yeah,
it was really slow. But yeah, like, but I think this one, I think the human element could be kind of interesting. I do like the fact that it kind of has like a little mystery about Monarch, how they have Monarch like viewed in a very shady light, and how they always like Monarch is like Shield and Marvel. They always hide. They be hiding some very crucial and important information from everybody. So I think it's kind of I think it's fascinating to kind of see some people kind of discover the mystery behind Monarch, and and they don't, and this trailer doesn't really give away too much. All you really know is that the monsters have been released and they need Godzilla's help, but like it doesn't give too much away. So I'm very
Right.
curious to see like you know like what direction they're going in. So
Yeah, and also like, okay, now Robbie, can you help me with the timeline in the Legendary Pictures MonsterVerse?
yeah,
Okay, what year was Kong Skull Island like canonically?
in the 70s, because remember it
Okay,
took place after the Vietnam War. I think
okay,
that's
that's what I thought.
yeah.
So, correct. Are we ever going to get a follow up with the character of Corey Hawkins and that Asian chick?
Well, here's the thing, Jason. They they didn't really they did a terrible job explaining this, but in Godzilla King of the Monsters, the man who played Victor Stone's father, that's
Uh-huh.
actually Corey Hawkins' character.
Mm, okay.
Yeah, look, they confirmed it.
Okay. Forget it. I'm sorry that I asked. I'm sorry that I asked. My only thing about this,
Yeah.
because like you said, um, Monarch really has been it was really put on the back burner until like Skull Island. They're like, oh look, Monarch, because like because Monarch has been, I think his Monarch has been like in almost every movie, but they
Yeah, since
but
Godzilla
they
was hit with the nuclear missile.
yeah, but they kind of made it more prevalent in Kong Skull Island, and
Yeah.
then Godzilla versus Kong. I guess Monarch was nowhere to be found. Okay,
Yeah,
you're like,
you're right.
uh,
You don't see them. You don't really see them anymore. I mean, obviously Monarch. This Monarch series. I believe it probably takes place between Godzilla and Godzilla King of Monsters, like kind of like directly in between. Because I think Godzilla King of Monsters takes place a few years afterwards or something. I don't know.
yeah, yeah. I just hope that it kind of brings more fucking it brings the continuity together and makes it more streamlined and understandable. Because as you see, I'm fucking struggling because I don't know really what Monarch's goals are. Like they don't explain what their goals are at all.
Yeah,
Like
like they really don't. They're just like all they say in the first two movies is like, "Oh yeah, we're monarch, but we discover monsters." Okay, but what's the point of studying them? I understand, and they talk about how the world belonged to the Titans and it was theirs first, but they never really explain. Okay, so it's like you said, we don't know their goal or anything. Now, Ken Watanabe's character, he's obsessed with Godzilla. For whatever reason. It's I don't know. Look, I love Ken Watanabe and I'm a Godzilla fan, but it's his like fascination with Godzilla is kind of creepy. Like it's just
well, I'll tell you, you're just gonna see him on a mountain. Just gonna see him on a mountain one day, just naked. Oh, Godzilla, take me, Godzilla.
but yeah, so but one thing that I'm wondering if like maybe only specific divisions of Monarch are probably like rogue have gone rogue, and maybe cause some issues between cause some issues with the Titans or something. I'm curious about that. Maybe there's some people that are part of Monarch that didn't really work well with Sarazawa in the first two movies. I'm not explaining it all that well, but
That's
but
okay. You're explaining it just as good as the movies explained it.
yeah, so I think that's the reason why they did this show, so they can try to clear some things up. I think that's the reason why for it. But I'm looking forward to it. I am curious. I do like this is probably the best like Americanized version of Godzilla we're ever going to get. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, because I hope we actually get to. We probably won't. To be honest with you, we probably won't even get to see Godzilla fight any monsters until like the season finale or something.
you
And
you already know because they're gonna be like, well, y'all, here's where all of our budget is going, and the Kurt Russell.
yeah, because if you notice, if you look at that at the trailer, it's really him and his son. Those are the only two people in that movie in that show where at least they're the only two stars in that show that I'm even familiar with. I'm not
Yeah,
familiar with any of those other actors, so unless I'm missing someone from the cast, but
I just I just never understood like okay, in like the Japanese Godzilla, right?
mhm.
He's just a force of nature. He's a force of nature. He
Yeah.
doesn't play no sides. He just likes to fuck shit up. Like why in every besides the Matthew Broderick Godzilla, why in every version of Godzilla we we make Godzilla our friend?
I don't know. I think that's because after the first Godzilla movie in 1954, um like Tohu was like, man, Godzilla is a really cool creature. What we're gonna do? Let's have him fight another monster and see how that goes. And I guess it just became this common trend from the 60s and all the way out through the 90s and even the 2000s because but the thing about Godzilla is that, nuclear energy and, Mother Nature plays a huge role in it. Godzilla is a representation of, Mother Nature striking back at, mankind for damaging the environment. And so with these other monsters like I don't know, there's Hidora, who's like the smog monster who basically represents pollution, of damaging the environment. So with Godzilla, it's really Godzilla. Basically, Godzilla is basically an environmentalist at this point.
Like
That's basically
guys,
basically what it is when it comes to. That's the best way I can really describe it. When he fights, other monsters. Like there's a Toho movie coming out in December, which I think we should definitely react to, please. Where it actually goes back to the roots of like where Godzilla came, of why Godzilla was created in the first place. So
well, you just like imagine, like you just walking through the street, you miss the trash can, Godzilla come around, hey nigga, you forgot to throw away your trash.
yeah,
You forgot. I suggest you put that in the recycling bin.
or I'll
Don't throw
disintegrate
it in
you with my atomic breath.
the
Yeah.
like I just like imagine like, yo, where's the Godzilla Captain Planet movie at, man?
Oh, I think they did like a meme of like a crossover between Captain Planet and Godzilla or something at one point. That would be kind of funny. But there's also another Godzilla movie coming out December 1st in theaters nationwide called Godzilla Minus One. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm really excited to see that one.
I mean,
I mean,
I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna see it just for some fact. I've always just been a fan of like Godzilla just fucking shit up. Like I've always been a fan of
yeah.
I've always been a fan. Yeah, it's Big Zilla, man. It's Big Zilla. Like that. That's my nickname for Godzilla, man. It's Big Zilla, man. Um, I've always been a fan of like Godzilla fucking shit up.
Yeah,
Um,
being like I always saw him as more of an anti-hero than an actual hero.
he ain't no here. I'm gonna tell you exactly what Godzilla. Godzilla, he just an old black man just trying to sleep. People disturb him out his sleep, so he got to slap some fool. He got to slap a fool every now and then. Um, but I did see the trailer. I can't show the trailer because for one, Japan is very stingy with their copyright material. I don't want to get blocked.
Look,
Uh,
ladies and gentlemen, all you need to know is that I have never seen a Godzilla movie where he was this much pissed off. And I
well, that's because the CGI, man.
yeah.
CGI's come a long way.
I mean, it's just so funny. I mean, I think the funniest part in the trailer, like, was when the lady was in the train, and she was like, "Hey, is that Godzilla?" And then just cuts to him just biting the train and just throwing it across the track. I'm like,
But I'd be like, but I'd just be like, why? Like, I just wanted to know if that was you. You had to throw me like this.
and also, I've never actually seen. Now in the Tahoe movies, I have seen Godzilla like step on one person, right? But it obviously looked really fake. But in the trailer of Godzilla minus one, I literally just saw his foot like crush like multiple people at the same time. I was like, God damn.
Yeah,
But I
yeah,
think,
man.
but the one line though that really gave me chills though, in minus one was when the guy who had the bat who got his head fucked up on the ship, and he said that monster will never forgive us, and I'm like, ooh. And then like then it cuts to him with the Godzilla with the burns, the nuclear burns on his skin, and I'm like, he's like, y'all fucked me up.
Damn, they Michael Jackson Pepsi commercialed his ass.
But I'm definitely looking forward to it. I mean, this is Toho's second Godzilla film in the last like uh really like almost 20 years now. So, I mean, and what I loved about the last Toho Godzilla film, Shin Godzilla, is that they didn't use weird sci-fi weapons like lasers and shit and like those weird tanks, and they didn't build a giant robot. Like they said,
Oh,
like they,
wait,
hmm?
wait. Did Godzilla and Ultraman have a crossover? I
No,
feel like they did.
you're thinking of Jet Jaguar.
Wait, am
He's
I?
that giant robot that's called Jet Jaguar. He was in Godzilla versus Megalon, and
Okay.
he was that little robot, and he would grow in size. I remember watching this, and I'm like, who the hell is this guy Jet Jaguar? It was like, okay, so he's a robot. Why am I looking at this? Then he grew in size. I was like, okay, maybe I shouldn't have watched this film. It was weird, but I mean, that's when I saw Godzilla do a flying drop kick. I was like, okay, wait a minute, y'all are taking this too far. I've seen Godzilla use his atomic breath to levitate himself in the air and then fly across the.
I saw that shit.
I was like, okay, I know this is the 60s and 70s, but y'all are taking this too far.
Nah, they at that point it was just goddamn Looney Tunes at that point.
But see, that's the reason why they had to change it. That's when they came up with Godzilla 1985. They're like, okay, enough of this silly shit. We're gonna toss us away, and we're gonna do a direct sequel to the original movie.
But
So,
Robbie, but silly shit is what we know.
but man, I mean, at first when I was a kid, I didn't mind. I was like, yeah, Godzilla. But then I got older. I'm like, man, this is kind of stupid. This is- but yeah, but man, look, I'm really happy. It's a good time to be a Godzilla fan. It really is. I mean, I'm
Don't
getting.
think doesn't Netflix have something Godzilla coming out?
They have something called Singular Point. I think it was like an anime. I didn't watch it, but
I think they do. Wait, did it come out recently? Cause I thought it was something that came out recently, or is coming out.
there was a Netflix anime series, like a trilogy called Monster Planet or something like that.
Yeah, I think I watched it. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah,
But yeah, yo, look out for Monarch Legacy of Monsters on Disney Plus. Before we get up out of here,
Apple TV Plus.
I mean not Disney, Apple Plus. So many goddamn pluses, man. Where's Apple minus at? So before we get up out of here, you know I had to hit y'all with it, Robbie.
Mhm.
You know how much I love Invincible.
Yes.
You know. So during the writer's strike, thank God the shit's over. I was like, look, everything else can be pushed back. Just give me my goddamn Invincible season 2. And they heard my prayers. So everybody knows Invincible season 1 was a huge hit.
It was great.
Like great show. It was a huge hit. Now Omni-Man is in the Mortal Kombat now. Like the show is doing well for itself. Let's just say that. So the way that everybody knows the way how the last season ended. Not going to spoil it just in case you haven't seen it. So, but people who have not read the sort of material, like, where can we go from here? Well, Robbie, we got a trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Before we dive into this trailer, or before we talk about the trailer, let's go ahead and take a look at the trailer for Invincible season 2. Okay, where is Invincible season 2? There we go.
We all remember that day. For some, The pain will never fade.
When I was a kid, I always wanted to be my dad. What if that happens? What if I become him and I don't even know it? I need to do more. I can save lives. Put me back out there.
Mark isn't like other Viltrumites. He's a good guy.
Dinner tonight?
Go save the world, Invincible.
You're way too good for me! Who are you?
I call me the Shapesmith.
There's an infinite number of dimensions, and I was born with the ability to access all of them.
Shut it down, or I take it down.
Make us.
You have no idea how much I wanted you to say that.
It's bottled in, I'ma let it out. Man, I've been through wars, still cannot be.
Your powers don't make you a hero. They make you dangerous.
Made it through the storms, you cannot be down.
Make him pay for what he did to your world.
The last 20 years of my life have been a lie.
You want this back? Come and get it.
Wrong choice, asshole.
I need revenge.
So arrogant, just like your father.
People of Earth, the more you resist, the worse this gets. And if you think you can stop us, don't forget, I'm...
Boy.
My bad, Mike. I'm sorry that when he said, "Oh yeah, I'm a shapeshifter," that was as funny as hell.
Man, when I tell you that this trailer got me salivating for season 2, I can't wait. This was a really good trailer. Man, boy, look like we in for even more good shit in this second season, man. Um, I really do like how, like I said, people that have read the comics and watched the show, a lot of the things that they've changed in the comic, they changed for the better. I'm so glad that Mark's mom has more to do than just be sad.
And just broken.
Yeah, like that was her throughout most of, like even before the whole incident, like she literally like she had nothing to do. Hopefully they fix Amber from the first season because Amber was an asshole. She was a bitch in the first season.
She pissed me off.
Yeah, and she wasn't like that in the comic. I like, oh, because y'all make her black, why she gotta be a bitch? Why the black girl? Why the black girl gotta be so problematic? Y'all legit could have just made her understanding, but no. Reason why I have a problem with Amber most likely is because her being black. It just makes me even more mad. Cause like, why you like? You already know, people already know the stigma on black women, and Amber does not make it any better.
Yeah.
I like, come on, Robert. But other than that, man, I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this trailer.
And also, I love the fact. One thing I do love about Invincible is I love how in the first season, how they like some of the stuff like the mission where he went to Mars, that was actually after what happened in the first season.
Yeah.
Not spoil anything. So I do like the fact that they actually adjusted some of the characters, like the demon detective, and people will figure out who he is, know who he is when they watch who haven't seen the season 1, they'll know who I'm talking about. But I do love the fact that that they kind of condensed like the first book, like the first deluxe edition.
Yeah.
Like I love how they put it all together, and they took some storylines from other books, from other story arcs, and they made it work in the first season. And I think they're gonna do the same thing in the second season. Robert Kirkman did say they're gonna you know what? I'm not gonna spoil it because I think they're hiding it in the trailer, but I can definitely tell they're gonna do the same thing for season 2. And according to Kirkman, they already have season 3 almost ready to go. They
Yeah,
literally almost done with season 3.
yeah, and the beauty of Invincible is if you read the comic, like I said, they do pull a lot of the stories out. A lot of them are like not out of order, but you really can put them anywhere in the continuity
I know.
as long as you're staying true to the main plot, which is between without spoiling anything. But I'm really looking forward to it, man. It's gonna be bloody. We already know it's gonna be bloody. It's Invincible.
Yeah, and it's written by Robert Kirkman, who's obsessed with realism. He loves violence and stuff. He and also like the whole story of Invincible. I just love how it's really scoped out because those of you who have seen season 1 and have not read the comics, that's just the tip of the iceberg. The story is huge.
Yeah, and Robbie, you already know because it showed in the first trailer. Oh boy, we get to meet some of them other Viltrumites.
Yeah. You think
You,
you think we're gonna get Conquest in this one? Is he-
I think he was in the first trailer. I want to say he was in the first trailer.
I didn't see him. You know what? We might because without spoiling anything, because you know what I'm talking about after what happened.
Yeah,
Conquest showed up. Yeah. So yeah, I'm trying not to spoil it for you guys. I mean, I can't wait. I can't wait till this comes out. It comes out in only a couple of weeks.
yeah. Well, about 3 weeks. 3 weeks.
Yeah, November 3rd. So
Yeah,
yeah, so I'm really really looking forward to this. Invincible to me, like is like the comic itself. It's not perfect, but it's my personal favorite superhero story because I just think it's unique how it's told. It makes fun of the superhero genre while also embracing it and gives you a different take on it.
you're right. Yeah. So I can't wait, man. We eating right now. We got Invincible. We got Gen V. I don't know when the boys is coming out. I don't know when they're planning to come up with that. We
Yeah,
said it's good. Riders strike over. We back, baby. We gonna bring the popcorn back. Also, just want to make an announcement. This is just a simple announcement, just for the future of this brand. Like I said, we do a little bit of everything. We got the Brang Da Popcorn, Brang Da Pigskin, um, every now and then Brang Da Controller. So we're not we're not gonna be Brang Da Popcorn anymore. Brang Da Popcorn is still going to be part of this whole thing that we doing that we building.
hmm
But I decided we in the works. I decided to change it to Brang the Entertainment, or BDE for short, because we handle all facets of entertainment, and I want to be able to appeal to everybody in this community that we building. A lot of y'all not problematic. I thank y'all for that. Um, so yeah, be looking for just changes to the group, to the website, but we getting we bring things together. But bring the popcorn, it ain't going nowhere. Trust me, we still gonna be here. Uh, I'm also working. I'm also trying to get more merchandise. We're trying to get a Bucky the popcorn bucket plushie. That's in the works.
Bucky the
Uh,
Horn.
yeah. But
Funny.
yeah, man, more shirt designs. Also, if you have a design for us, man, let me know. We can get it made, and I'll give you some type of commission for it. But other than that, yo, hey man, that's it for the episode. Robbie, once again, it was fun being back talking movies and
Mhm.
TV and talking about how shit Expendables was. Uh,
Seeing
tomorrow,
new movies and TV shows that have come to my attention, which I definitely need to like. Whew, man, I have some homework to do. Yeah,
yeah, but also join us tomorrow where we're gonna be doing Brank Pigskin talk about week 6. Is it week 5 or week 6? Week
week
6. Well,
7.
no, the week that just passed, week 6,
Oh,
right?
the week that just passed. Yeah, week 6 just passed. So we're heading into week 7.
Yeah, so join us for we talk for our week 6 wrap up, weekly wrap up. And then we're gonna do our mids. We're gonna do our tier list because we kind of have a gauge of how all the teams are looking. We'll talk about them no good fucking Cowboys, and
And that dumbass coach Brandon Staley.
but yeah, we'll talk about that. And also, because of Atlanta, we have to drink pickle beer, so you'll be seeing that as well.
It's not just yeah, Atlanta is definitely the reason, and also my Seahawks, Geno Smith. God damn it, man! I'm still mad about that. 5 trips and 10 points. 5 trips in the red zone.
Save it for tomorrow. But hey, y'all, we have fun. But hey, just remember when you come to these reviews, just remember to always bring the popcorn. All right, y'all, we up out of here. Peace. Oh shit! I almost sounded the air horn. Damn it, man! Oh no!
You just flip the camera around.
Okay, we out, y'all. For real this time.
All right, guys. Good night.
Raider.